Hey there folks, Luke and Susan here with the Outdoor Gear Review. We hope you're all doing well.
This is a very special episode made possible by Through Night.
That's right, Through Night contacted us because they are bringing out an updated line to the Archer flashlight series, and they were asking us what type of special event could we do to really show off these flashlights, and immediately something came to our heads. An idea arose.
We are in Damascus, Virginia, and it is late evening, and this is going to be the Creeper Walk 2015.
Woohoo! We've done one for every year that the Outdoor Gear Review's been online, and this will be our third trip. The first trip that Susie's been on it. Yes, It's going to be very exciting. 34 miles from dusk till dawn. It's going to take about 12 hours to complete. This is a really hard hike. I mean, there's nothing easy about this. It's flat, that's a good thing, but it's intense. It really is.
Yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm excited, so.
Oh yeah. Now the flashlights that we will be using to guide us through the night are the Archer 2A V2, the Archer 1A V2, and the Archer 1C V2.
So we thought, what better way to show off the capabilities of these flashlights than hiking all night long and using them.
Now Susie, are you ready?
I am ready.
Now, since we're going to be on the Creeper Trail, which is right next to the Appalachian Trail, and of course, when you're on the Appalachian Trail, you have to have a trail name, so I figured, since we're going to be on the Creeper, we need a Creeper name. So, Susie, what would you like to be called?
I have mine, and I'm going to be Hooters.
Perfect name. I am going to be the Nightman. Whoa! If anybody can tell me what that's from, I'll send you something in the mail free. It's a special thing. Only one winner, first person. There you go.
All right.
So my friends, we're ready to go from dusk till dawn. Let's get started. All right, Susie, here we go.
Yep.
What do you think about this?
I'm a little scared.
Are you?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect. You know? I've done, what would you say, 15 miles?
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe a little bit more, but I'm not, and I remember how that felt, but I'm not sure how 34 will feel. So your mind starts, you're almost second guessing yourself.
Right.
Your mind is like, oh, can you do it? Are you sure you're going to be able to do it?
Yeah. It's going to be really tough. There's going to be blisters involved. Man, sometimes your legs will cramp. The important things are you have to drink often, you have to snack often. You need to keep your energy way up for this event.
I don't know, maybe at the end I'll be like dancing and you'll be like, oh my gosh.
I bet you that's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna be like, oh gosh, and she's just gonna be like, let's do it again.
Yeah.
Now, last year when I came out here and I did this with Trailblazer, who is my brother, after this event was over, I went home and I threw up and then went to sleep. Yeah, he went home and felt ill as well because, man, we really went fast. We did it in about, 9 or 10 hours, something like that. This time we'll take a little bit better of a pace, I think. Go a little bit slower. It's gonna be a ton of fun.
I don't know, speak for yourself.
Goodbye, Susie. I was just talking with Susan, talking about what it's like to finish a trip like this, because 34 miles is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, that's extreme for just about most people. And I was saying to her, you know, there's nothing better than like being in your bed when your toes are covered in blisters, your legs are so sore and so tired that you can hardly move, but yet you've earned that soreness. You've earned that badge of honor. For Susan and I, we like to push ourselves, you know, as long as we're being safe, of course. And really, it's not a competition with anybody else. It's a competition for ourselves. That's what it's all about.
And do you remember the two people we saw on the AT?
Oh, yeah.
The one guy had already done 30 miles. The other guy had done 50 miles.
50 miles.
You know.
50 miles in one day, in less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
Could I do that? I don't think so. About 40 miles is my max for a single day, so, and I was destroyed.
Yeah. So here are our mile markers, and we're at 15, and that means we're 15 miles from Abingdon. Once we get there, we'll be turning around and heading back to Damascus.
All right, Hooters, we are 2 miles in.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! How do you feel?
I feel great.
Yeah. She says 2 miles, easy. I say, what's another 32? Meh. All right, Susie, what do you think this thing is right here?
Just an old building, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think it was used for?
I really don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. I really don't know. What do you think it's for?
Not a clue, my friends, not a clue. Your guess is as good as mine. Ah.
Oh my god, they have babies.
Oh, look. Oh god, they are so cute. Susan really does have duck vision. She was able to see those things from so far away. She was like, what are those two big things down on the trail? And I was like, it looks like two crows to me. And she's like, no, they're so big.
It was like a mom and a dad and all their little babies.
Yeah, gosh, they were cute.
Yeah. But then I also said, let's get away because they have babies. Because I guess you guys haven't heard yet, but you will soon, about a story involving me, birds, and babies.
Oh, yeah. Susan has been attacked multiple times.
All right, you got anything tasty in your backpack?
I've got all sorts of tasty things in my backpack. Really, all because thanks to Susie here, or I mean Hooters. She ran out, she grabbed us all sorts of delicious food for dinner. Now, with a trip like this, we are looking for ease. We're looking for speed. So this time on the Creeper Trail, we're not gonna be doing any cooking. We have some foot-long subs, tons of coffee, tons of snacks, all sorts of energy boosters and so on.
I have some tasty treats.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I happened to run by the local bakery and picked up something very good.
Oh boy. The bakery in town is known for making like the world's best cinnamon rolls. They are like the size of your face and they're covered in, what type of icing is that?
Cream cheese.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So good.
And when I walked in, it was super busy.
Yeah.
But my eyes went straight to the counter.
Right.
And it was empty. And my heart just sank.
Right.
You know, I was like, oh no. I was looking so forward
Right.
to the cinnamon roll. Well, back behind the counter, I see the girl, and she's icing fresh baked ones, a whole tray. And I basically just like ran to the counter and was like, please, can I get 2 of those?
Right. Woohoo! Gonna be so good. What type of pack are you wearing there, Susie?
I am wearing a Black Diamond Octane pack.
Right.
You guys have seen this before. Luke actually wore it on his first creeper walk. You've seen me wear it in the Elk Knob New Year's Day hike.
Right.
And I have to say, it's one of my favorite packs because it's so comfortable.
It is incredibly comfortable.
Yeah.
And it also looks pretty darn good, too.
Thanks. So what can you tell us about your pack?
Well, my friends, this is the Mammut Creon pack. Very lightweight, and so far, very, very comfortable. This pack was made to be not only lightweight, but extremely breathable. So every strap, every bit of padding is very, very thin. This is not made for a heavy loadout, which I'm not carrying a heavy loadout. But so far, I like it.
So, nightfall is coming soon. The sun is almost set beyond the horizon, and we probably have about 30 more minutes of light. And we have a place in mind that we're gonna reach and then sit down and have some dinner. So, I'm looking forward to that. But
Again, Susie has found something. It's a little snake. He might be dead, actually. Nope, he's dead.
okay.
She does not like snakes. I don't mind snakes. I feel bad that that snake was ran over. It was dead. It's kind of how it goes sometimes.
So I was telling Luke that the one thing I probably don't like about being outdoors is snakes. And I know that that sounds silly, but when I was probably 10 years old, my grandmother got bit by a copperhead. She was just weeding her flowers right near her house, and there was a copperhead, and it bit her hand. And it was huge. I mean, I just remember being so young. They killed the snake. I remember it being, I don't know, several feet long. It was just ridiculously large. She had to go by ambulance to the hospital. I just remember that being such like a traumatic event, maybe.
Right.
Being really scared. And it's just like embedded in my head that snakes are bad, snakes are going to hurt you. So that's one fear that I haven't really been able to overcome that. It doesn't stop me from getting outdoors, but usually if I see one, I'm like way gone,
Yeah.
you know?
That reminds me, Susan and I, we came out here for just a bike on the creeper, I don't know, probably 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And we're biking along next to each other, and then all of a sudden, Susan is gone. She is hauling down this trail. And then I look down on the ground, and here's this snake. She didn't warn me. She didn't say nothing. She just disappeared. Now, the truth is, guys, I completely understand any sort of fear of the outdoors. Spiders, snakes, you know, monsters, so on. Everything's reasonable to an extent. But it's like Susan said, it doesn't stop her from getting out. You know, it's just like I hate spiders because of my traumatic experiences when I was a kid, but you just have to kind of learn to live with it. You have to understand that, man, you know, like with snakes, that's probably the first snake that I've seen in 7 or 8 months. It's just not that common. Now, as you guys can see here, we are at mile marker number 14, so we have 14 miles to go. We're making pretty good progress. We're right on the edge of town. We're about to get away from all the houses and traffic and all that stuff. We're going to be going into the forest. It's pretty deep, pretty isolated. Personally, I'm ready for it. I'm tired of hearing all these cars. Now, I know for certain that the channel has grown a lot since I had the last creeper walk. And at that time, I told this story about this RV park, which is up here ahead. And for everybody who hasn't seen that video, for the new subscribers and so on, I will go ahead and tell this story one more time. Now, the very first time that I came out here and I decided to do the creeper walk, I was by myself. I got a very late start. It was already dark when I hit the trail. And I come up to this RV park. And this one RV is like right next to the trail. It had no curtains in the windows, nothing like that. And inside was a naked dude and a naked chick just chilling inside of their RV. It was not a pretty show. I will remember that forever. The image of both of those people have burned into my mind. Hey, honey, right next to you is where that trailer was.
Oh, right there?
Yeah, it's right there.
Now, I've seen a lot of viewers ask about like carrying protection. Usually we don't carry firearms on every single trip. It just depends on where we're going. And I've also seen a lot of viewers say that I need my own protection. So tonight I do have an Ontario folding knife that I'm carrying in my pocket. I always recommend that if you take a knife that you have a spare. And I have a spare, and I'm not going to disclose the location that I have it. But I do have this. As you can see, it's pink. So everybody knows that this belongs to me.
Now, as for myself, I have 2 knives and a third form of self-defense, which I'm not going to pull out at this time. But I have 1 Kershaw blade. Very sweet, very small, extremely sharp. Plus, I love that. I just sit around and do that sometimes. Now, as Susan said, if you're going to carry 1 knife, it's a good idea to carry 2, just in case you lose one, in case somebody takes one away from you. You always need to have a backup. That's very, very important. Now, for myself, I do have a backup knife right here on my side. Again, this is a Kershaw blade, just in case.
So we've been hiking for a little bit over an hour, and we decided we're going to stop and have a little snack. So we have something new we're going to try out. These are honey stinger organic energy gels.
We'll try one of these things here. It really is like gel, very thick. Kind of, the consistency is very much like honey. I'm sure there's probably quite a bit of honey in this. Yep.
Organic honey. Very sweet.
Mm-hmm. You couldn't handle more than one of these at a time. Mm-hmm. It's almost too sweet for me. I don't know. Like, is this going to be like a sugar high?
I don't know.
Hopefully not. We have coffee and lots of it, so we figured we'd give these a shot, see how they do. I'm just going to suck it down and then flip out, bounce around, become the night man. Well, it's starting to get kind of chilly, so I'm going to put on a long sleeve shirt. I'm not ready for my jacket yet, so just a long sleeve shirt. This shirt should be pretty good for the next couple of hours. Since it is getting dark, it's time to whip out the flashlights. We don't need them right now, but in about 15 minutes we will. Now, one really awesome thing about this trip, about this day, is that we have a full moon. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice.
So we have through night and the full moon guiding us through the night.
I wonder if we ate like, I don't know, 4 or 5 or 6 of those things, would we just be like scratching? Flipping out. Now, with the first flashlight that we're going to be using, this is the Archer 1A V2. This is a slick little flashlight, runs on 1 AA battery and gets very, very bright. This has a max lumens of 180.
So we're far from Damascus right now. We've been walking for about 2 hours now. But I just wanted to share with you guys that one of my favorite events is coming up soon in Damascus, and that is Trail Days. You've heard us mention it a number of times, and people have said, hey, where can we see you at, or are you going to do a meet and greet? And we said, not any plans right now, but you can see us at Trail Days. The dates for the event is May 15th through the 17th, and we will be visiting on the 16th. So hope to see some of you guys there. It's a great event. Trust me, you'll have lots of fun. You can check out lots of vendors with tons of outdoor gear. There's great food. There's great entertainment. So it's an event that our family looks forward to every year.
One cool thing about that event, like Susan said, there's tons of vendors present, and they have huge discounts on their gear, so you can always find some good buys. It's a blast. They have the parade, and they have, you know, talent shows. Through hikers try to plan their trips around this, so I mean, it's chaos. It's awesome.
It is so much fun.
It is.
And I already have a wish list.
Oh yeah.
That I've given to Luke, so I'm hoping that maybe I can find some of those items there.
Right.
It is definitely getting dark. You can still see that I think Luke is very comfortable hiking like this. He's used to it. I'm not so used to it, so I'm going to take his flashlight, the Archer 1A V2, and I'm going to turn it on because I like to be able to see the ground in front of me. Let's go.
Oh yeah. That is an impressive little flashlight running on just one AA battery.
That is.
Yeah. Now with this flashlight, this is the neutral white version. There's also a cool white version. Really is whatever your preference is. How do you like that smell?
Oh, makes me want to barf.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
We have the dumpsters over here, and we also have a sewage treatment plant back here. Now that it's getting dark, you can really see how well this flashlight performs. Let me shine that light ahead there. Gosh, you can see really good distance with that light. Whew, look at that full moon. Absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, you might have saw that we just went across a bridge and it was number 15. And the bridges are numbered and they just count down, so when we get to bridge number 1, we will be in Abingdon.
Is it cold?
A little bit.
Yeah. All right, my friends. Well, we've gotten into the woods now, so we're just going to continue on walking. Our next landmark is a little town called Alvarado. And after that, another mile or so, we'll stop and eat. We'll bring you guys back then. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Hopefully that's not the spine and ribs of the last hiker.
Yeah, I hope not.
Huh, all right.
Huh.
All right, Susie, where are we?
We are in Alvarado.
That's right.
Yeah.
Little town here. Looks
Yep.
like there's some bikers up here.
Yep. It means there's a bathroom.
Yeah, that's for true. All right, my friends. Well, since we're in Alvarado, there's a public bathroom right here. Susan ran inside. We're making some pretty good progress. I believe it's after 10 o'clock, and we probably have another 30, 40 minutes to go before we stop and have dinner. Definitely hungry. Definitely getting hungry. But so far, this has been an awesome trip. I'm really proud of Susan. She's doing an amazing job. This is no easy feat by any means. It's a beautiful night out here. Crystal clear, beautiful full moon. It's awesome. Hi, Susie.
Hi.
How was that?
Good.
Excellent. Ready?
Yes.
All right.
Honey,
Yeah.
what the heck are you doing?
I am slicing through spider webs.
Oh.
Because on these bridges, the spiders will build webs all over it, capture all the bugs that are above the river here. I'd just rather do this than have them in my face, all that good stuff. I'm doing it for you.
All right, you lead the way. We'll follow.
Look at this structure. This bridge is huge. Now, this bridge that we're about to cross here, it was destroyed by a tornado a number of years back. And just recently, within the last year, they rebuilt it. And it cost, I believe, about $5 million. It's a heck of a structure. There's no doubt about that. Even though we are in the mountains, tornadoes still drop. And this is a great example of this. I believe one individual died with this tornado. Virginia Creeper Trail Trestle number 7. As seen in 1903. Isn't that something? April 28th, 2011. Tornado came through, destroyed it. Rebuilt last year. 454 feet long, 30 feet high. Oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes. We're going to take a couple seconds here, unpack. It is time to eat. It's time for some coffee. It's time to relax. Rest for a little bit. Whew. Whew. My friends, we are finally sitting down to relax. Gosh, this feels so good.
Yes, it does.
Oh my gosh. I don't know about Susan, but I am tired.
Oh, I'm not tired at all, so I feel great.
She's a trooper. No doubt about it. Well, it is time to eat, and then we'll finish up with a cup of coffee. Now, I have an Italian sub. That's what I'm munching on tonight. That's pretty good.
Is yours really good?
You want a bite? I'm eating some onion. That's good, guys. Man, coffee is going to be amazing.
Give me that now.
Yeah. Get a couple more bites and I'll start making some coffee.
You rock.
So far, doing pretty darn good. I can tell I have a pretty good sized blister on my right foot, on one of my toes. I noticed that I actually had this blister before we left. And it's from just some of the night hikes that I've been doing. So, I'd say that by the time we're done, I'm going to have at least one humongous blister on that toe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, how many people can say that they've been on the Creeper Trail? It's almost midnight, full moon, eating a sub.
That's right. The last time I was out here, Ira, my brother, was with me. And we had mountain house meals. And we had this one, it was like chicken and mashed potatoes, like big chunks of chicken. And the instructions, said to pull out the chicken. Like, it was like, put water in, take this out. Wait a little bit, take it out, put more water in. I mean, it was just ridiculous, all these steps you had to take. So we just filled the whole bag full of water and waited like 15 minutes and just ate it. Maybe that's why I threw up after this hike was done.
I think so. How's that a good camping meal if you have to, take something out?
Yeah. Luckily, most of them are really, really simple. That one was, definitely more complicated than it needed it to be. Hitting some tomato in this thing, oh, guys, it is freaking awesome. Heck, I might have been eating some paper, too, actually. The paper's delicious.
You're gonna throw up again.
This has been an awesome adventure so far. I mean, we got started around 7 o'clock. It's now 11:30. This really is what adventure is all about.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's just awesome. There's always a time and a place to turn off the television, turn off the video games if that's what you like to do, and just head out. And you don't always have to do it in the middle of the day when there's tons of people. You could do it at nighttime. It's perfectly safe. It's a completely different world at nighttime. It is now coffee time, everybody. All right. Yeah, just stick your hands around that. Susie's warming up next to the fire. Yeah, we'll have coffee here in about 30 seconds.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's super fast.
It's cold when you're not walking.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I'm freezing
You
now.
stop for a second and you just freeze.
I'm like shaking.
Yeah. Gosh, you are shaking, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I have hand warmers.
Yeah.
You want them?
No.
You can stick them in your pockets. So, the question is, Susie, are you having fun?
Yes.
Yep, even though it's cold?
Yeah.
Even though it's the middle of the night?
Yep.
And your feet hurt?
Yep.
Okay.
Still fun.
Look at her shake.
I can't help it.
Now for this coffee we have some Oregano Gold. This is cafe latte. And this stuff is pretty tasty.
Yes, it is.
One of our viewers sent this in to us. Well, actually in the past sent us some, and we liked it so much that we bought some more. We always appreciate when you guys send in stuff to us. That's always really, really cool. In the future, we'll make a video supplying you guys with an address so everybody can send stuff in to us. And of course, we'll make a video on that, on everything you guys send. Do a shout out to our friends. Okay, Susie, cheers.
Cheers. It's probably too hot for you, though.
Yeah, it probably is. Will it burn my mouth? No, it will destroy it. Now, my friends, it should be mentioned that with this special episode of the Creeper Hike 2015, that, this is being sponsored by Through Night. So they sent us these flashlights, their updated line. Now, each one of these flashlights that you see in this video, we will be doing a giveaway for. We will actually give away 6 flashlights total. So look for the giveaway video coming up soon. Everybody has a chance to win. It doesn't matter where you live. This is open to everybody. So, have you tried the coffee yet?
I did.
Yeah.
It's good.
What do you think about it?
It's good.
It is good. This is probably the best instant coffee I've had. I like cafe latte, whatever. It's pretty good.
Yeah. It's definitely the best instant
What
coffee that...
The...
What is that? What is that?
Guys, I could be mistaken, but I believe that is a wolf.
A wolf?
I think so. That definitely doesn't sound like any coyote. Maybe you guys can hear that, or maybe you heard it. Maybe it'll do it again here in a second.
Oh, gosh.
Whoa. You hear that?
Yeah.
Wow. Now,
Okay.
the reason that I say that is probably a wolf is because in Virginia, in this sort of area, gray wolves were released in 2003, and I guess they've been capturing some coyotes and stuff like this, and they've actually been intermixing with the coyotes. And I don't know, it's a hybrid of some sort. I don't know exactly what you would call that. Wolf Odie. That sounds exactly like what me and my buddies heard when we were camping out years back. We were camping out on top of this mountain, doing some stealth camping, and everybody says goodnight. We're all in our tents, and then out comes this incredibly scary howl. And we were all just like, okay. Just like that. Wow, that's freaking awesome. We've heard it twice. We haven't heard any more than that, though. It was close enough, but still, you could tell, very far away. Nothing to worry about.
I don't know. I might be discovering new fears. Wolves, skunks.
Definitely lots of wildlife so far. We've seen rabbits. We heard the wolf, what did we say? That was the wolf odie. Let's just call it a wolf odie.
Okay.
That makes it sound cute.
Yeah, sounds better.
Yeah, there was a skunk that ran right across from us. The possum running up
Yeah.
into the tree.
The geese.
Oh, yeah, and the babies.
Oh gosh.
They are so cute.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, we're about to get started here, and our next flashlight for this section is the Through Night Archer 1C V2. This runs on a CR123 battery. It has 500 lumens in a very small form factor. Firefly. Oh yeah, super bright. This flashlight will illuminate our trip all the way to Abingdon, and then we'll switch to the next one. We'll let the Through Night C1 V2 shine the way. Let's go. All right, everybody. Well, we have a number of miles to do, and it's getting late, so we're gonna put the camera up, and we're just gonna focus on getting these miles behind us. We will see you all in Abingdon. My friends, well, we have made it to Abingdon. Half of it is done. Now we have another 17 miles to go.
Let's check the time.
Yeah, let's check the time. I feel pretty good.
2:05.
Wow. Okay.
Woo!
Wow. So this might be 14 hours.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We probably won't be stopping as much on the way back.
That's true. We're just gonna get it done. Now, one thing that we are going to do is we're going to hop out of Abingdon, we're going to get back on the trail, head back a couple miles, and find a place to stop and have coffee. Abingdon's a cool place, but, you know, there's some odd crimes and stuff going on here every once in a while, so we're going to beat our feet, go back a little bit, we'll bring you back then. All right, we are now outside of Abingdon. Whew. Stopping for a break here. We'll have some coffee, take some pain reliever.
Well, guys, I am digging back in my food bag. I'm gonna work on the cinnamon rolls some more. Just thinking like a sweet treat will give me some energy. I'm definitely feeling tired.
Oh man.
It's so good.
Gosh, that is so awesome. Oh my gosh, that's good.
I'll do this again just to eat cinnamon rolls.
Oh yeah.
Don't attempt this trek without cinnamon rolls.
Man, that is so good, guys. Golly. That is a little slice of heaven right there. Oh yeah. Whew. Feels good to sit down again, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're definitely feeling it. It's getting cold out here.
I'm freezing.
Yep. But we have more hand warmers just in case we need them. And we'll be back on the trail again here in just a little bit. So far, I think it's going really well. It's been a lot of fun for me. I don't know how much fun she's having at the moment. I know she's starting to hurt pretty good, which is to be completely expected. The first time that I did this trip, you know, made it down to Abingdon just fine, started coming back, and then my legs started cramping big time. So like every, I don't know, 100 yards, football field, I'd have to stop and like stretch my legs, walk, cramp up again. Just keep on doing that over and over and over.
I'm having fun. I'm just tired.
Yeah, I mean, it's late.
Yeah, and I mean, my foot is hurting, but can't stop.
Well, I just checked the time, and it is 2:56. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and we definitely have a long way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really will be from dusk till dawn.
Yep. We deliver what we promise. So
Dang right.
From dusk till dawn.
Oh yeah, 34 miles. Right now we're just chilling out in the middle of the woods. It is killer. I love it. It's funny, we're a couple miles from Abingdon now, on our way back. And you could still hear the interstate just screaming miles away. It's ridiculously loud. Oh my gosh, for me?
Yep, that's it.
Oh my goodness. Now we have been listening to some programs while we've been walking. Let's see, we listened to a 48 Hours Mystery. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've been listening to True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of my all-time favorites. That movie's pretty awesome.
I find that weird to listen to a movie because if you've never seen the movie, you have no clue what's going on. Like, you just hear these noises and you're trying to figure out, like, what are they doing?
Oh, yeah. If you haven't seen that movie, you would have...
Yeah, so I don't know. I find that a little weird.
Do you like it?
I'm not sure if I like it completely.
Now, let's see. I do have a whole bunch of documentaries about serial killers and...
Yeah, I like stuff like that. I just hope it's not anything, like, having to do with the woods
Yeah.
or something.
A couple out on a hike. Late at night. All right, so our next flashlight for this leg of the trip is the ThruNite Archer 2A V2. This is a 450 max lumens flashlight that runs on 2 AA batteries. This thing is very nice. Good flashlight. ThruNite quality, of course. It's getting cold out here. So with this little light, it's going to be shining our way all the way back to Damascus. Susie, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, guys.
Let's go.
Let's do this. Yes, Susie is doing a fantastic job. She really is. I'm so proud of her. This is not easy for anybody. I mean, it's the middle of the night. It's like 4 o'clock. Who knows what time it is. And she just continues to go and go and go. She's a champion, just like everybody here. Oh, yeah. All right, everybody. Well, we are continuing on. We just passed the location where we had dinner, so we're definitely making awesome progress. Susie, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling it, but I'm still great.
She's doing so good. We got about 10 more miles to go, something like that. Maybe we'll just have it more than that, but it's okay. It is a gorgeous night. Check out that sweet moon. I'll go ahead and show you here Susie's walk. Go on, pretty lady. All right, guys. Well, we're just going to keep on doing our thing. The sun will be up here in a couple of hours. And it won't be too long before we're celebrating. On the way to the house. Woo! let's go back over the trussel number 7 that was taken out by the tornado and just recently rebuilt. So, Susie, how are you feeling?
I feel great.
Yeah, you feel good?
Yeah, we got this. See?
Yeah. They're cheering us on, aren't
Yeah.
they? Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Let's go.
All right. So my friends, we're putting up the flashlights for the rest of the morning because sunlight has arrived, the morning is here, truly from dusk till dawn. We still have a number of miles to go. I don't know, 7 miles, something like that.
Yeah, 7.
Yep. We're now in that little town, Alvarado. Overall, I have to say that I feel pretty darn good. I am sore, there's no doubt about it. My toes are blistered on my right foot for some reason. My hip flexors are mighty sore. But overall, man, I'm pretty hyper at the moment.
Are you gonna throw up?
No,
No.
my back's sore.
Mine is too.
Yeah, I'm just stiff. Oh, okay, I'm good. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's keep on going. You okay, Susie?
Uh-huh.
Just stretching?
Yeah. Tired.
Yep. Well, the good thing is that we're getting very, very close to being done.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yep. Get you in the car, put you to sleep. I'll drive you home, okay?
Okay.
All right, baby. All right, everybody, these are our final steps. We're just kind of walking through Damascus here. We're going by the park, going to the long-term parking. Whew.
These are the hardest steps.
Yes, they
The
are.
final ones.
Yep, yep.
And You know, this is not easy. I don't think there was anything easy about it.
No.
But I had a great time just with you.
I love you, honey. I had such a good time too. I'm so glad that I got to share that with her, and just to have that experience with her is so freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, because it's something that I've done so many times. You know, hiking at nighttime is a completely different world, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and I think I got over some of those fears about being out in the dark.
Oh
you know?
yeah. I mean, there's nothing out there that wants anything to do with us.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And Luke loves doing this, and I wanted to be part of it. And we thought this would make a fun, special episode.
Yep.
And you don't have to get out there and do that many miles, but hopefully we inspired you to at least get out there.
Yep, just get outside.
And do 1 mile or
That's
2
right.
miles.
Yeah, it's like we said before, it's never a competition on miles with somebody else. You know, when you step outside, it's for you, and that's it. It's for you and for you alone.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, man. Oh. Wow.
Ow.
Mission accomplished.
It's done.
I'm tired.
You didn't think I could do it.
I knew she could do it, but I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
She did an awesome job. She really did. Wow.
I think I'm proud of myself.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we started at 7 p.m. yesterday, and right now it is exactly 9 a.m.
Yes.
14
That's
hours.
not bad.
It's not bad at all.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Wow.
Show them your phone so they'll know.
9 a.m. on the dot. Now, I am sure everybody is wondering, what do these feet look like? Well, I'm only going to take off my right shoe, and let's see what the damage is. That's the one that I really do feel the blisters on. So, here we go. We have this one blister right here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a pretty good sized blister right there.
Let's see. Yeah. Yep.
Yep. That's not too bad.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. To wrap up this episode, we just want to say thank you all so very much for watching, subscribing, supporting the channel, and so on for so long. We want to say a special thank you to Through Night for sponsoring this episode. We've had a great time hiking around with each other. These flashlights have performed very, very well. In the future, we will have previews on these flashlights. Eventually, we will have reviews, of course. So, there you go. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we will have a contest to give away 6 flashlights. So that video is coming up soon. It'll give you all the instructions on how to enter, and that is available to everyone. Absolutely everyone. Now, with these flashlights right here, each one of these, we ran for about 3 hours a piece throughout the night. And no issues at all. Typical Through Night quality, for sure. And also with Through Night, you do get the 2-year worry-free guarantee. So if you have some issue pop up, guess what? They're going to replace it. There's not many flashlight makers out there that do that. They really stand behind their gear. That's pretty awesome in my book.
I know having the flashlights really made me feel more comfortable hiking all night long. They did a great job of not only lighting the path directly in front of me, but a pretty good distance ahead of me. So this definitely helped me out. I'm a fan of flashlights.
Heck yeah. Usually I hike around with no lights at all, and I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah.
destroying my vision.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, just constantly not being able to really see anything and just focusing, squinting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm too tired to talk anymore.
He's tired.
Yeah. I'm going to take this pretty lady out for a big breakfast with some coffee. We will see you guys around. Thank you all for watching, supporting. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Strength and honor. Be well.